Guys, I'm gonna keep it 100. Today's video was not supposed to happen. I've been addicted to Astrobot, so I've been postponing my production because I'm having so much fun with this game. But this video is not about Astrobot, as you know. This just arrived. We're gonna open it. It's gonna be a very quick hands-on, just, you know, talking about the feel of the device, trying to go over some of the things that it does. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this controller because a lot of you are talking about having issues with your phone's throttling. I keep this room so cold that I don't really experience that, but I'm sure it's going to be beneficial to a lot of people. So we're not going to touch on that specific aspect right now, but rest assured that there will be a review in the coming days/weeks to address all the pros and the cons of the X3 Pro. I never owned the X2 Pro. Okay, but much like the X2 Pro, what is amazing about this lines of product is that you have a Peltier cooler attached to the controller. Let's go ahead and go over the box. So game console for demonstration, yeah, okay. So X3 Pro Type-C. Here we have the Hall effect sticks with replaceable stick caps, metal rings, and anti-friction ring. Okay, semiconductor cooler, powerful heat dissipation, Type-C charging port. Oh, so that just made me realize. So maybe it's gonna be one of those where you have to supply power for the fan to work. Replaceable mechanical micro switch button, crisp and tactile eSport feel, laser engraved texture grip, detachable ergonomic grip. Okay, you can remove those. Supports 3.5mm jack. So I know this is something a lot of you also want in a controller. You have it here. Now it says it's compatible with phones up to 110 to 180mm in length. I had seen some promotion images mentioning rumble. Maybe it's not there after all. I was gonna open this and I was like, okay, no. You know what? I have to make a video. Okay. So this is all that is in the box. Let's start with nice pouch, by the way. Really like the look of that. Let's start with what is in that box. We have Type-C to Type-C and manual and the usual sticker, probably their thank you brochure. So that's the usual. Nice braided cable, by the way, not necessarily a soft one. So we have the zipper, very nice pouch. Almost feels like a fake leather. It feels really nice. I really like the feel of the case. This is probably the best case I've seen so far from any GameSir product. Okay, so here we have the tips. We have a different D-pad, so it's clear, like the one that comes on it. The one, it's a little hard to see, but you have directional crosses on them, which have rounded edges, whereas this one is like the umbrella logo that they have with the X4 aileron. You know what, I'm gonna test D-pad for later on because I am actually on short time. I prefer those tips for sure. They're clearly small, so, you know, Joy-Con style, which... and you have metal rings on each one of them. That's nice, a nice touch. But yeah, I definitely prefer the concave ones, so I'm gonna change right now. Okay, so how does it feel? I'd say first impression, it is definitely bulkier. These are some very pronounced grip. Now, granted, they can be removed. Now, this feels very much like a heavier, thicker X2S and X2S Bluetooth. If you held that one, that's pretty much exactly what it feels like. Although the plastic feels a little different, the plastic from the X2S and X2S Bluetooth feels a little more porous, if that makes sense. Like it has this little ever so slightly like roughness to it. That's why I'm saying porous, whereas this feels more full and more soft and yeah, very soft in terms of plastic. Of course, you do have the textured back. That is the same as what you have on the X2S and X2 Ultimate. The sticks feels nice, lower tension than some sticks. I know some people like stiffer, not the case here. D-pad is definitely tactile. Seems like it feels nice. I think I'm gonna prefer the umbrella. Yeah. Micro switch, very low travel for the face buttons. Same goes for the shoulder. The shoulders feels very nice. They click fairly well from everywhere. Maybe a little bit less from the sides, but overall it's pretty good. Oh, what? Oh, I was expecting L2 and R2 to be analog. They're not. They're buttons. Also micro switch. Yeah, I mean, if you're playing racing games, that might not be the controller for you. And looking at the controller, so the front shell, which is kind of this aqua/teal color, if I look through it, I'm not seeing any rumble unit. I mean, there could be a haptic unit, or it could be under on the wide part, or there could just not be any at all. Let's hope that is not the case. It's definitely heavier. Like, there isn't a single doubt in my mind that this is a heavier controller. I'm gonna have to compare it with the other options, but it's very compact, very condensed, not necessarily unpleasant. Me saying this might sound as if I'm implying I don't like it. That is not the case. I think it feels nice. This is definitely pushing, so which means that the heat is being pulled, which is one thing I was hoping to be the case. You definitely hear it, but then again, you know, I'm here thinking, doesn't matter if it does what it's supposed to do. If you don't throttle, I think everyone will take the sound over having your FPS drop and things like that. Let's try on Android, and specifically, I want to try it on this game. Oh wow, the back of my phone is cool. This is cool. Oh, please remove the film. I mean, thankfully, Shovel Night Dig probably didn't make my phone this hot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, now this is gonna work. Like, if you want, man, unfortunately I don't have rest assured I'll show you using, you know, the thermal camera that I have for the review, but I can tell you, oh, this is cool. This is cool. All right, this is no like what I tested for the Easy SMX M15 attachment. This is a world of difference between that one and this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is gonna work for sure. Anyways, oh, look at that. We don't have a push motion like we do on the BSPs. So this is pushing my phone up. I mean, I'm sure I could make it work, but I would have to remove the case. Yeah, it doesn't hold as nice. Well, that's not cool. I just realized the controller is not even working, so it is not really case friendly. That definitely was the Apple conference that just started. So the USB-C is not poking out long enough, so I'm gonna have to remove the case. I mean, it definitely fits a lot better. What? Definitely fits a lot better now. Okay, just for the record, this is Red Magic that chooses what splash screen I have. Okay, so this is I don't know why this came out. So it is detecting the X3 Pro. That's nice. So there is vibration, I suppose. Okay. All right, so there is vibration. Yay. I mean, it's like those haptic loud-ish, not proper rotary, but I'll take it. I'm happy that it is there. No firmware for the time being. Okay. Connection tutorial. You know what? Somatone sensory. Okay, so there is gyro. Nice. That is awesome. So you have, wow. Wait, does the G8 Plus have all this now? Because this is you can choose between yaw roll, yaw and roll. That is awesome. Dude, I'm gonna have to recheck the G8. I haven't in a minute, because that is cool. That is really cool. That means that you can basically use your gyro like you would the Absolute S9 for whatever redirection that you want to use. That is pretty substantial for people that like gyro. Joystick, okay, you have the usual. They have the raw input. They don't. Boo. Raw input is when you can go square, but it's okay. So the one thing I don't know is how many modes does that controller have? Okay, this is the switch. How about if I do that? Okay. So I don't know what mode that is, but that's 2 modes at least. And that's back to 1. So it looks like it has 2 modes. The white LED and the blue LED. Well, that leaves us one thing to test, which is going to be Star Wars Hunters. So while this is loading, I was trying to see if there's a Bluetooth mode. I don't think there is. So if that's a feature that is important for you, I don't think it's in there. So, you know, something to keep in mind potentially. But it does have the shortcut to lower and increase your volume. I know some people miss that on the G8 Plus, so it's there here. I mean, the buttons feel really, really nice. I love the look of it. I think it looks great. I love that it has rumble, that it has gyro, and that you can tweak it to your liking. That is pretty major, because at least when the G8 released, that wasn't available. By the way, I know a lot of people came to this channel for the first time with a telescopic controller, most likely the G8 Plus or the G8. One thing that I wanted to have before getting into that last G8 Plus video that I said I would do is this right here. So this I will be talking about whenever I make an upcoming video. I'm looking forward to that for the G8 Plus, how to maximize your controller basically. So we'll go over that. The sticks feel really, really, really good. Believe me, I've been playing this game on like probably 10 different devices, including like handhelds, because I've been debating what to do if I keep my crowdfunding for the Evo. So I've been testing on the Pocket Air. I've been testing on different phones, different handhelds. I've been testing a lot of things lately. And wow, these sticks feel amazing. Yep, for small sticks, they feel good. And when I say they feel really good, I'm not talking about the shape, but I'm talking about like the radius, the curve by default, all these things, they feel really, really good. And you know, the fact that they're loose on a small stick, it allows you to be precise with your movements. If they were too tight, I get it on a larger stick, but on a smaller stick, I actually like the way that they're approaching it. I think it's better that way. Guys, I'm gonna stop it there. This is promising. You have a lot of things that a lot of people are looking for. 3.5mm jack. You have this cooling system that looks to work really, really well. 2 modes, we'll see what those modes are. I'll look at performance, the stick curvature. I'm not gonna say I don't think, because I've been fooled in the past before by this very company. I don't expect that it's gonna be moddable for tablets, logically and obviously, you know, for obvious reasons, but rest assured that I'll do my due diligence to make sure I have the actual info and not make guesstimations. This is the X3 Pro from GameSir. I don't think it is readily available right now. Hold off. Like there are places where you can buy it like from China and just have it shipped to you. I wouldn't do that yet. Wait for the review, hold off, but it's looking good. It's looking good for a niche kind of people that are looking for this. This seems to be like a good option. Anyways, stay tuned for that review when it comes. And as always, if you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comment box. Consider dropping a like on the video. And as always, consider subscribing as well. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Oh, and by the way, in case that wasn't clear, this is a dongle to use your G8 Plus wirelessly with other devices. Anyways, we'll talk about it soon.